listening to 3 Quirks and a Turk at 89.3 FM.
This is my station.
Action.
It's just insane and I love it.
Entertainment.
Hey guys, it's Selena Gomez.
Hey, this is Ed Sheeran.
Hey guys, it's Taylor Swift.
Entrepreneurs.
You need to learn this business, and this is the time to do it.
And empowerment.
Become an insider, so you have to know the rules before you get in the game.
It's Friday.
I can't believe that it's Freaky Friday.
YB Moody, shake that booty and tune in to the voice of the continent.
It's just funny how we're actually talking about names off air, you know, like...
And how important names are.
Correct,
and
correct.
Your name's done with the nickname...
Ghoul.
Ghoul.
Ghoul Star. A.K.A. Ghoul Star. But don't ask me the meaning of Ghoul Star. That might be another show altogether, right?
Okay.
Life is good, isn't it? Life is good. Life treating you well?
Life is always treating me well.
Yes.
I'm glad I'm back. I haven't been in for, what, a few weeks now?
A few weeks. Are you serious? Yes,
No,
you've
is it
been
2
on
weeks?
holidays,
No,
right?
you've been.
I know. I've
You've
just
been
been
away.
non-stop.
I've been here.
I've been non-stop. It's been bloody absolutely crazy, you know?
But you're back on board.
Yes,
And
I'm
this
back.
is going to be a full month of interviews,
Yes.
back to back.
Back to back. We're
I'm
making
so
it
glad.
up. We're making it up all
Yes,
this
we
time.
are.
I've been away.
We are.
I've been away.
Yeah.
Kyle and Jackie O show.
Okay.
Their 100 million contracts have been canned because of the on-air fight. You and I, we have a fight, but we don't cancel 100 million contract, do we?
We fight? I don't think we
We
even
don't really-
fight. I'm laughing about that, sorry, more so. But we don't fight. We
No.
have disagreements and it's great to
Correct.
have them on air,
It's good.
but it's transparent.
Correct.
But in terms of fighting, I don't think we fight. But we always make up anyway.
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
we? Because what's the most important is our audience and our guests.
That's right.
And the truth.
Correct. The truth will always set you free, I say. So stop lying.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, baby.
Someone's
Hallelujah.
raising the roof now.
Hallelujah.
Someone's been spiritual today, Davey. But we've got someone special
Yes.
in the
Studio, the
Oh
3
my
Quirks and
God.
Turk Dhayani. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thanks. Hi, Davey. Hi, Valentina.
It's been-
nice to be back.
It's been 2 years you've been
yeah,
away.
December 2023.
I'm glad you remember that because
Yeah.
I had no idea.
How could I forget?
Bloody hell. You were in the studio. You were so excited. You know, we were talking about music, your passion for music and all that.
passion
Yeah.
for classical music.
Yes.
That's right. I
Correct.
had just released the album online and I was, umming and ahhing about doing a launch party and I
Correct.
was terrified to do one. And I did one.
Well done.
I was
2024.
there.
Yes,
I know.
Valentina was there with
I
the
was
baby.
there, witness.
My
and I loved
apologies.
it.
My apologies. How
Davey
was
didn't
that?
come. It was amazing.
It
Yeah.
was beautiful.
Yeah, really special evening. All my
Yes.
friends and it was just amazing. Really
So
special.
nice.
I remember you were on your sparkly crutches.
Yes, that's a whole nother story.
What do you mean crutches?
So yeah, it's been a time. I have to
Yeah.
say, it's been a really challenging
Bloody
time.
hell. What happened?
I basically had to have a knee operation, but the launch had already been locked in, and so my question to the surgeon was, "I'll do it if I
Yeah.
can still perform on the 15th of December." And he said, "Well."
see.
Maybe on one crutch. And so, yeah, it was such a challenging few weeks, just willing myself to be able to get on the
Bloody hell.
stage.
So how did you get around? Like, did you have to...
Crutches for like 6 weeks.
Oh, blimey. That sounds
Yeah.
like a hard yakka
But I
getting
got
around.
really good guns, so
Have you?
It was good. Yeah.
But then your guns is on the right, not the left, right? So you need to balance it out now.
No, there's 2 crutches.
Yeah.
So
Oh, there's 2.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So I had to get up 2 steps onto the
Wow.
stage that evening, and so I was terrified, and I did it. That was
Yeah.
my main fear. And then I just let the crutches go, and I stood in one spot,
Yeah.
and I just sang for like the hour, and then
that's
someone
so
had to
nice.
hand me the crutches to get off the stage.
Bloody, what a champion.
She performed. Let me tell you, she performed. She was just all in.
Yeah.
And we were all blown away. I have to say, it was a beautiful, I felt like it was just yesterday, this
Yeah.
memory.
Did
Not
you
too far.
film it? Did you film that event?
I did, but I haven't shared any of that
So
on
why
social
don't you
media.
share it? Oh my God,
You
2
have
years
to.
later.
I know, this is a whole thing with me. This is my new thing this year, the year of the fire horse. I'm just going to be
Yes.
much more free in terms
So
of sharing.
why are you see this is very different in terms of music artists. Sometimes you can't shut them up because they just share every damn thing online every minute of the day. And here you are telling me you're going to be an opera singer, but you're not promoting yourself. Why not?
Yeah, well, this is the whole thing. This is my whole journey. It's
Yeah.
actually literally the whole reason why I did voice training was to bring my voice out, literally.
Okay.
I had no intention of ever performing, right? You remember when I first
Correct.
came in, my teacher and I would be like doing scales for 2 years,
Wow.
right? And she eventually, after 3 years, said, well, what are you going to do with this?
Wow.
And I said, well, what do you mean? I'm just going to stand in your lounge room and I'm going to sing and we're going to have a nice time, have a cup of tea and I'll go home. And it took another year after that before I did my first public performance. So,
Was it a year? Because I engaged your service at the zoo.
oh, that was much later, Davey. I had been performing already for probably 18 months by then.
Okay.
It was a really slow burn. So, yeah, it's baby steps, but I'm so evolved since then, am I not?
You evolved
You
like a
have.
butterfly now. She's evolved like a butterfly. She was a
You know-
caterpillar. Now she's evolved into a butterfly.
You know, it does take a lot of steps. It's you're being vulnerable. You're being
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, singing is everything, right? Like it's you're bearing your entire being. You cannot be more naked than that, right?
Well, you can be naked if you wanted to sing on
No,
stage.
we're not. We're not.
It's more so,
semi-naked.
it's deeper than physical, right? Like
Yeah,
you're
that's
actually
right.
opening up your entire self
Correct.
to someone. You're
Correct.
saying, this is everything I
That's
am.
correct.
That is everything I can be for you right now. And it's amazing how anyone does it, to be
Yeah.
honest.
And now you're conquering your fear, bridge underneath
Oh, now
the
I love
water.
it.
You love it
Yeah.
now? Okay.
You love being seen. Is
Or
that
be
what you're
naked
saying?
on stage. Which one you like better?
I love bearing all on stage. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
I
that's-
think it's. Yeah, I think more of the same. And also just different applications of the voice, yeah? So I did a NIDA course in musical theatre
Yeah.
after I
Is that in
released the album.
2024?
That was 20, yeah. It was
Okay.
amazing. And so I got to explore non-classical stuff. So I got to
Yes.
do something else with the voice.
Yes.
I got into voiceover. So I've been doing some radio promos for another actually community radio station. They're amazing. They're 2RPH in Glebe. Big
Yeah.
shout out to Barry and the team. They help people to hear the news and radio and not radio, the news on radio where they
Yeah.
can't read for themselves.
Oh, wow.
So it's a reading service.
Okay.
So I really wanted to apply my voice to, those who need it. And,
Yeah.
and I thought that was a really cool way to do it.
Wow.
You've
So-
got a beautiful voice
Oh,
too.
thanks, Valentina.
Yeah.
I love the new name, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate
It took
that.
me a year to try to bloody pronounce it.
It's
very,
also Valentino.
Is there a story?
Valentino.
Is there?
There is a story,
Yeah.
but
Can you
it's
tell
not
us?
about me. It's actually, it's definitely not.
You know what the
This
story is? She's sucking faces with an Italiano. So she's going to
how
change the name to
romantic.
Valentina.
Davey.
How
No.
romantic.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Actually, he disagreed with the name.
Same.
Oh.
I still like Fung better.
Yeah, Fung. Yeah,
Yeah, I still
Song
like
is
Fung
lovely.
better.
So is
it's a
Valentina.
lovely. Yes. But anyway, back to this. Back to you.
Let's
Yeah.
deflect back short. Yeah, make
You
it
were
about
on
me.
stage naked. She was on stage sucking faces
No,
with an
excuse me,
Italiano.
Is that the
Davey.
gentleman?
Language.
Is that the
here.
gentleman who came to my gig?
Yeah,
I
isn't
didn't
it?
bring
With
him.
your-
I didn't bring
Oh,
him. He couldn't
okay.
come, unfortunately.
Okay.
He missed out.
Okay.
Yeah, next time.
Next
Yeah,
time,
maybe.
next
Yes.
time. That's all right. That's all right. So, bridge over water. So, you specialize in classical, but also contemporary. Would you say contemporary music
I'm
as well?
exploring. So after the musical
Yeah.
theatre course, I actually would love to do more of that. And I'm secretly, well, not so secretly now that I'm on
Yeah.
live radio, working on a new project, trying to draw on more pop in my life, like
Okay.
from my childhood,
Okay.
and making my my version of
Yeah.
it, like my take on it from
Yeah.
an opera classical perspective. But I haven't actually. Yes, it's all very
This is
breaking news.
experimental.
Tis a little. I wasn't going to tell you, but you said no secrets. So
Oh, there's no secret. So it's only us three here. So is there
is
any
only us
other
three.
secret you'd like to share with us, Dhayani? Like, any hidden
that's
dark
a big
secret?
one.
That's a big one?
That's a big one. Yeah, because I've put it on hold because I couldn't work on it the last few months.
Okay.
But it's there. It's percolating in the background.
Okay. When will we hear?
Well, that's a great question. I mean, it took me 5 years to release the album.
Oh, blimey.
So
Another 5 years.
No.
2030 maybe,
No.
Valentina.
Well, I'm trying to be accountable here, trying to get a date out of her.
I'd love to return to it this year.
Okay.
But, to get it to a point where I want to get in the studio is a whole nother thing. I think I'm just playing with things at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's all you can do as a musician is to play and see where you go with the flow.
I think so. I think so. And recently I've just, sort of returned to classical and just wanted to go home and learn some new classical pieces.
I think what's interesting, because I was a judge for a talent quest show last week, and I've noticed that a lot of people are getting back into classical music, and this is something. This is the second time I've been a judge, and I've noticed a lot of young people are getting back
Yeah, great.
into a lot of classical music, those blues and jazz, whereas pop is kind of dying down. So I'm thinking, there is definitely, maybe you should get back to the studio earlier, start to learn more
thanks,
new
Davey.
songs, because a lot of young generation these days, they love that stuff.
Yeah, it's beautiful to sing because particularly in opera, like they're such timeless stories.
Yeah, correct.
And they things don't necessarily end happily.
In classical music.
No. So,
Well, what he meant was spiritually.
correct.
It's a big leap.
Get your mind on a guard, Dhayani. I'm
Yeah,
talking
David.
about spiritually on the stage, like bearing all and singing. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
okay?
that's what I'm here
David,
for.
can you bear it all on stage? And
Hell
sing?
yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I always say I do this every week. I'm on a stage bearing it all because I'm used to it, right? So it's very for
Oh
me.
my
I'm comfort.
God. I don't wanna
find
argue
comfort
right
on the
now with
stage,
you.
right? But for other people, that they find it hard to get themselves out there. But I guess over the years, you get used to it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Get used to it.
There are listeners that are so there's an audience that's listening in, and they will go, "How do you do it? How do you get on stage
Yeah.
and perform?" Because the left brain is always talking, it's always chitter chatter, right? But how do you block all that off? How do you just be you?
I don't know what it is for everybody else, but for me, when I first did it, I was actually terrified, to be honest. And it was not until I started singing and connecting with the people around me. It was actually at a nursing home, would you believe? We did a Christmas concert for some local residents, and it was the most beautiful thing to see people in, a late stage of their life reacting to music and coming alive, and people were just so moved. There were people in tears. There were people who had been asleep who suddenly woke up and were moving, they were moving their hands, they were tapping their feet. And it was just really, really beautiful to see that connection. And I remember this one lady came up to me afterwards, and I think she had some kind of a dementia, I'm not sure. And she just said to me, I remember, and she couldn't quite tell me what she remembered, but whatever I sang in that particular aria triggered a memory for her. And I think with classical music, that is often the case, I believe. Like
Yeah,
there have
I
been
agree.
some studies around
Yeah.
the ability of classical music to trigger really deep memories that are otherwise not accessible, or music in general. I don't quite understand it, but I just saw it happen. And I guess the connection, it's just lovely. And you sort of feel like this medium, this channel for something that's bigger than you. I'm just little old me, singing and doing something I love, but it has such an impact. Like I went to see Bad Bunny with my niece actually last week, speaking of huge impact.
Okay.
And he's another person. Like he's very much himself, and he's just sharing of himself, of his culture, and it's moved so many people around the world, and he's just stayed true. I love his artistry. Like I was really impressed with. Like I love his music. I'm a new fan, I would say, but that's another example of someone just living in his own skin, singing in his own language, doing his thing literally. And he connects across generations. The crowd was so diverse. So it was lovely to see. So I just love doing it. I don't know much more than that. It gives me a buzz.
So
That's great.
So in terms of like moving forward and like the story you mentioned there with the nursing home, that doesn't it give you goosebumps wanting to be able to do that more often?
Yeah, it was
and
very
touching other
humbling.
people? Yeah.
It was very humbling that you can connect with people who otherwise you may not have. You may not have had the opportunity to hear their stories.
Yeah.
Everyone's got such amazing stories. There was another occasion I sang again at a nursing home. This was very early on, when I was quite nervous still. And this other man, he wouldn't leave the room. And I went over to talk to him. I thought, maybe he wasn't well. And he said he and his wife were performers, were dancers, and his wife had passed away. And he said, I don't want to leave the stage. I just love it. I love what you created. And and it was that memory that he had of when he performed and what it meant to him and his connection that he made to his wife. And that was so beautiful. And I just sat with him and stayed with him, and you could just see him. He was somewhere else, just remembering what he and his wife did together and created together. So, it's nothing to do necessarily with me. You don't know
It's a music.
what
music.
you're
It's a
going to do.
music. Yeah, it's a
You just
music.
give it. It's a gift, and people react to it as as they will.
Yeah, music connects people.
Correct,
Like,
correct.
it doesn't matter what language it is.
Yeah. And nursing home, right, what I found interesting with nursing home is that a lot of those people, they have so much history. There's one up the coast, and I remember when we visited that last year for the Easter Bunny. So every year we do the Easter Bunny. We visit all this nursing home. We give them presents and all that. And then we visit the one up in the coast. And up the coast, they would have a big picture of that particular person, and they print it out and put it on the door. And then on that door would be their history. Some of them were like music artists back in the 60s or 40s. And it's really good to see that you're actually talking to that person, and yet they were like big celebrities back then. And yet it's so sad that they forget who they are, what they are. But if you look at the bio of some of these people are so talented.
Absolutely.
They're so talented. I'm always intrigued that they don't do enough to preserve the history of these people in nursing home.
Yeah, and I mean, we were just talking in the break about International Women's Day,
Yeah.
and, you know, might think of my grandma and my great aunties, you know, in terms of powerful women,
Yeah.
inspiring women.
Correct.
Like, you don't have to go very far
No.
to, as you say, when you hear these stories of what they've been through, lived through wars,
Yeah.
lived through all kinds of hardship, and the the stories of resilience,
Yeah.
really, and courage. It's very inspiring, and it's a part of your DNA,
But
right?
do you feel that, girls? Do you feel that this generation, they don't have the resilience, they don't have the mind power, they don't have the fighting spirit like, say, our parents were?
Oh, I don't know that I could say that. I mean, probably my nieces are probably the closest
Yeah.
people. You know, I don't know that many young people. I know their friends and and them, and they're wonderful. They're wonderful teachers of me. You know, they see the world certainly differently.
Yeah.
I don't think. I think that's fair to say. They see the world differently. Their
Yeah.
opportunities are different. And I think there's a lot I can learn from their optimism and their courage. And, you know, they don't take stuff lying
Yeah.
down, which I love. You know, they're quite empowered.
They're quite empowered, but I see the opposite. I see the fact that they don't have the resilience enough to fight for what they want. They've always been given everything on a plate. So therefore, when a struggle comes, they will bend. They can't stand up and fight
Is
for
that
it.
your experience? That's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I haven't seen that. I've had other people say that
Yeah.
to me. I suppose because I'm from a migrant family
Yeah, yeah.
and my nieces, obviously my brother's kids, they would have heard our story
Yeah.
growing up. So I don't know that they were brought up in... They have a lot. They're very fortunate.
Yeah.
But I don't know that they grew up in a very entitled household.
Which is good. Which is a good thing.
But they're definitely more fortunate than we are in a
Yeah.
lot of ways.
Oh,
and I
for
think
sure.
technology is probably the thing that sets them apart from the way
Yeah.
I grew up. You know, the way they're just surrounded by it.
Yeah.
It's quite extraordinary the way they learn.
Yeah.
My niece was telling me the other day that she can like have two things going, like she'll be studying but having some other thing going on another device. And I just found that such a headache, like as a concept.
Yeah.
And she said she quite likes that. Like, you know, they have multiple screens. And I just thought, oh God, there's a generational divide. It's real. It's real.
Definitely.
Valentina's face is perplexed. What is that?
It's like an expansion of someone's brain. It's like they're seeing this, but also that. So there's more room to see, but there's also more space of processing.
Yeah.
It's like quite an intense moment during
It's
that.
quite intense.
Yeah. And then they train that brain, and then they get used to it and they see it as normal.
They do think as well.
Yeah, that's right. But then also, if you're talking about social media, that's another issue altogether.
Yeah, which we won't go
Which
through.
we won't go
Which we
there.
always do.
Which always do. That's something that I believe that music artists need to work on their brand, need to work on their PR, and I think at the moment we're looking at a superstar for 2026, Dhayani. Is that correct? You're going to start working on
I
it?
truly agree with
I'm
that.
so inspired by that conversation. Thank
Good.
you both. I think I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm happy to put myself out there more.
Nice.
So watch out.
Beautiful. Let's get to know Dhayani's segment here, eh?
Ooh.
Okay, 5 quirky
Okay.
questions time.
Oh,
Woo!
this is exciting.
Okay. Valentino, go for
All right,
it.
let's go. Question 1. If your voice had a personality, would it be dramatic diva or calm storyteller, or third one is party starter?
A what? Party starter?
Yeah,
What's that?
party starter.
That's a great question. I would probably say I would say party starter only because I feel like my voice is a medium for whatever it's presenting. So, yeah, whenever I sing, I just want to channel whatever that mood is or whatever that story is,
Fantastic.
right? So whatever party it's going to start, it could be a very sad party, it could be a very excited party, it could be a very pensive party, but it'll be a party.
It will be a
some
party.
sort.
Oh, I love this.
Wow, interesting.
All right, moving on. Question 2. What song do you secretly love singing in the shower that people would never expect?
Oh, that's so cute. I love, when I was a kid, well, not a kid, when I was probably in my early 20s, there was this R&B singer, if you're showing my
Tell
age
me.
here,
Yeah.
Jeanette, Hey Mr. DJ.
Oh, hey,
yes.
Mr. DJ.
Oh, you have to play that song. Oh, my God.
I have heard that song for years.
Love it. I think it should be on everybody's playlist.
Yeah.
It's my hot tip.
Okay, let me ask you another one.
Go
one.
ahead.
Who is your favourite celebrity that you like to kiss?
I would love to kiss.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Too many?
It's not a thing I think about.
Really? Don't you have a crush on
This
Brad
is more
Pitt?
revealing of Davey than it is of
Oh,
me.
please.
I know, exactly.
Please.
This is some strange
Come on,
Davey
ladies.
Friday.
Weird.
A handsome celebrity.
Yeah. Look, you girls would have a crush on, say, Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise. Tell me you don't.
I don't think there's something that we want to.
I'm just trying to think of who I recently saw who was really handsome. Probably Chris Hemsworth. I literally
yes,
saw him
yes.
today on social media.
Okay.
He's a very classically chiseled man, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's almost surreal. Like, are you really there?
Yeah.
Is he a god?
Yeah, maybe he is. I
Actually-
think he is.
Funny you saying that because I was watching an Elvis Presley documentary last night.
Elvis, young Elvis.
Yes,
Oh
and
my
I have
God.
to admit, he's actually a very good-looking guy.
Yes.
Very good-looking guy.
Yes.
The jawline, the
Yeah.
hair, the face. I'm thinking, man, everyone said that he was really handsome back then. And then when I watched that show last night, I'm thinking, I have to admit, he is a very good-looking
I
man.
grew up
Same.
watching his TV shows.
Same.
I
Oh,
loved it.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was a young little
Yeah.
girl just enjoying music.
Oh, his
acting.
movies? Like the
Movies.
movies he was
The
in?
TV shows. He did
Yeah,
TV
I don't
movies.
shows.
think
he did a lot of
I
movies. He did a lot of
knew.
Yeah, he
movies.
did a lot of
about
movies,
that.
but he did a lot of TV shows.
The
cool.
Colonel was a bastard, mate. Like if you actually look at the history, the Colonel kind of ripped
Oh,
him
his
off.
manager?
His
Yeah, I remember
manager.
seeing the movie. Yeah,
he was like.
There's a
really-
new doco out, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. I saw it last night. A new one as well.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Where's
it.
that? On
That was
Netflix?
on. I think it's Netflix.
Netflix. Okay, I
Yeah,
have to-
Oh,
go and
great.
watch it. It's really good.
I will.
Remember that. Next question.
Okay, next question. If your life were a musical theatre show, what would the title be?
Wicked.
That's great. That's great. Oh gosh, do you know, I love Audrey Hepburn.
Oh.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah. So, what is it? What is that? Oh gosh, it's gone.
Breakfast
Audrey
with
I could have
Hepburn.
danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have begged for more.
Wow.
What's that from? It's gone from my head.
Yeah, it's gone from my head
I don't
too.
remember that. I would have thought that you liked the Wicked because I can visualize you the
I've never
Wicked.
been a fan.
No, I love that.
I feel like I just missed that
Yeah.
whole pop culture moment.
No, I
Although I
actually
did
love
enjoy
that.
the movie.
Yeah,
I
the
thought
movie.
Ariana was fab.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely
didn't watch.
fab.
I didn't watch
didn't
the
watch
movie.
it?
I didn't watch the movie, but I've seen the old version.
Yeah. I've seen the recent one too. I thought, oh, that's so nice.
Okay.
It's a really good ending.
Okay.
You should go and watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will.
All right. Moving on. Next
Yeah,
question.
let's move on.
Trying to think of the name of the musical.
It will
now.
come to us. It will come.
Yes.
What is one funny or unexpected moment that has happened to you during a performance?
What are you laughing for?
She's
There's
laughing
too
at every
many.
question.
There's too many.
There's so many funny things that happen on stage. It's probably the funniest was one of my very first performances. It's back to the nursing home. That's what that
Oh,
was.
you're nursing home.
The residents were classic. I think if you can sing in front of a nursing home audience, you can do any crowd. It's a tough crowd. So I went to this one place probably 3 or 4 times, and there was this one lady. She would always bring her newspaper, and she would always sit in the second row centre, so very much at, right in front of me. And she wouldn't make eye contact. She'd have her the biggest newspaper. It was like a Chinese character newspaper, so very, very big. And every now and again, and I don't know what it meant, she would open the whole thing like with great fanfare. She would like open it up in front of her face. So she would hide behind it right in the middle of my performance. And I would try so hard not to laugh.
Oh my gosh.
It was the literal, she was such a diva with that newspaper.
Wow.
And I don't know what the meaning was. I don't know if there was any meaning, but I kind of look forward to it. And the very last performance, she didn't do it to me.
Oh.
So I don't know if that was a sign that I had progressed, because one of the other, there's another couple that used to always fight with each other during the performance. So they'd have this little side argument, like, you know, the Muppets, the two critics that sit on the balcony, they were like that.
Oh my God.
And then they'd do a critique of me afterwards. They were like, oh yeah, you've really improved, but yeah. And the very last performance, she said, I think you have great stage presence now. And I was like, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Thanks, ma'am.
That's good.
Yeah, they were great. They had some really funny
That's
moments.
good. That's what you want. So moving forward, right, are you going to put yourself out there more now for 2026?
Yes, so my goal is, social media, here I come.
Okay.
Yes. I think my niece was saying to me, my niece is my mentor on social media.
Sure.
Yeah.
How old is your niece? And what is her
She's
name?
20.
Okay.
She's Maya. She's amazing.
Hi, Maya.
Hi, Maya. She said to me that I need to just post more. So because my exit strategy is that I would just do stories because they're easy and they don't require much bearing of soul.
Okay.
So her challenge to me is to post more.
Okay.
And she'll note it. She's like, there's a story, but where's the post?
Okay, so we're going to put a challenge out there for you and your niece. They're going to post something about this particular conversation for this weekend.
Okay.
And you're
there's a time frame.
You're gonna tag us into that, and we want to see what your post is going to be like.
Are you,
All right.
Are you on LinkedIn? Because I couldn't find you.
Oh, that's a
That's another
touchy
story.
subject.
That's another story.
I am.
sorry.
I am.
Oh, you are. Okay.
But I am for my day job.
Oh, yes. I
Right?
understand.
Yeah.
So I have to.
We have to
That's
create-
a whole nother thing.
Or you have to create another profile. Soprano.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So for anyone listening, @soprano.Dhayani is my Instagram
Yes.
handle. So
Yes.
now that the challenge has been
Good.
thrown down, Davey,
Okay.
you can
Challenge
all name and
accepted.
shame me if I
Challenge
don't.
not done.
Yeah, you're all allowed to send me
Done.
messages. Where is it on Sunday night?
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. So, I guess, what's your plans for the weekend?
My plan, I actually haven't spent much time with my puppy, Finley. So I've been very busy the last few weekends. So I want to have some home time. I want to get organised at home.
Okay.
Yeah, and apparently doing this post.
It's not that bloody hard.
Oh,
It only takes you 5 minutes.
It's all relative, isn't it?
Mate, you've got all the contents. You've got all the contents you need.
It's so interesting because when we go live or when we post something, it's like it does take time. You've got to know what
Correct.
agenda, what are you going to talk about, how long are you going to talk about, what do you have to wear. It's just
But
a whole new thing.
our post is different to Dhayani. Dhayani's post is about her. Whereas
know.
our post is like about everyone else but us. So it's harder for us. Whereas Dhayani, she's like, I'm in the studio, we talk
But that's
about
what I'm saying.
A, B, C, D.
Yeah, I get
you know
that.
What I mean?
I get that. No, but what I'm saying is, like, when you're going to do a post, and if it's for yourself,
Yeah.
because I know this, because it's taken me many, many years to get ready, right? And you get to that point, like, you got to look the part, you've got to step into the part, you've got to know what your content is about. Is this right? And there's this whole conversation you're talking to yourself about putting yourself out there. It does take energy. It does
Thank
take
you.
time.
I feel validated.
Because it's not like, oh, I'm going to talk about this and then let's press play and record. It's not. It's never ever like that.
No, because you need to work out your story. You need to work out your script, because that's what I'm saying. There's rubbish out there, and then there's good content. Make sure that yours is good content and not rubbish.
Absolutely.
And
I'll
think
try my
about it.
best.
Think about
Well,
it.
David, you didn't say that before.
Well, I didn't say that, but I just want to see her post, just see
Okay,
what it's like before I give her that
Yeah,
feedback,
yeah.
whether it's good content or it's rubbish content, right?
I will now. So it's about today, right?
Yes,
This
it's
is
about today.
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Dhayani.
Thank you.
Thanks for
It's
having me.
We wish you all the
it's
best.
So blessed to have you.
Thank you.
Hopefully, we won't keep it for too long for you to be invited back into the studio
Yeah,
again.
let's make it Christmas,
I'd
shall
love
we?
to.
Yeah.
Love to.
Before
Yeah,
Christmas. You're
always
going to have
love to.
another
you were
year.
at that Christmas party.
No.
No, I did not get the invite.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you weren't
Dun,
invited.
Dun, dun.
Blame them.